So most people building an online business feel like they're duct taping random strategies together and wondering why it's not working. So why do you think many people are stuck in that chaos?
Well, really, it's just they're just sharing a bunch of random tactics, so they're going to get random results, if any results. And we used to be there too. I didn't have any sort of strategy. I didn't have any sort of focus, and that's why we built this ecosystem that we're going to be sharing inside this video. Um, you know, the way we built a seven-figure business and the way we won the school games without using ads is exactly what we're going to be talking about in this. And it was because we weren't being random. We had a system that we're going to be sharing. So we're going to go over the attraction, conversion, part 1 and 2, and then how we monetize inside of our DG ecosystems. We're doing this every single day. We have communities of 50,000 plus. We've got several communities with, several hundred people. And again, I'm not like talking about this to brag, but like I would want to know that people are talking about the right thing, right? Like, and they know what
Absolutely.
they're doing. We've won the school games. We've got a couple of these school games trophies. Starting with attraction here. How do we actually bring in new people into our world every single day without ads?
Yeah, it's pretty easy, but this step, it seems like a lot of people get caught up on. So you're always going to start with your long form content,
Mm-hmm.
which then goes into your short form, and then which leads up to your weekly lives. So it's not just random posting, right? It's a system stacking attention on itself,
Yeah.
right? Let's just take it from the top and we'll start with long form content. Why do you think that's so important building first?
Yeah, no. So the long form, the cool thing about this is like it's hard to get across everything that you need to get across. Okay. In the long form, what I've noticed is people, they'll make the mistake of not moving people through the customer journey. The video itself that you need to be making all throughout the week, long form, you've got one video where you're helping them become aware of their problem. Doing this in little short chunks, it can be done, it just takes longer, right? So if you want to build trust faster, you want to hang out with people longer. So we do 3 videos per week. One video is a gut check video or make people aware of their problem, which you might even be here from one of those videos. If the people watching right now might be watching that, they came over from this video. They can go down in the description, of course, and watch the previous video. But then we do a video like how to and systems. That's the one we're doing now. And then we also have a video that we do where we're comparing other solutions to ours, why ours is better. And this is what the people want to do too, because this is going to bring them the real people. This is going to cut through the noise of just random looky-loos that are just searching on, short form stuff. Now, we do go into short form, but we pull it out of the long form. And so the crazy thing is I seen that YouTube actually gets watched on TV more than Netflix, which is insane. And YouTube is also the second largest search engine. So this is where people go to solve problems, And they say that viewers who watch 30 plus minutes of your content are 2 times more likely to buy. So 30 minutes of your content, you can do that in one video, right? So the long form basically makes it easier to get the short form, which we'll explain here in just a bit. But
Right. So now once they're on YouTube and they see your video, how do you turn that attention into a real lead?
well, you need to have something where after they're watching the video, you're taking them again. You want to take them through this customer journey. The customer journey, if you think about it, let's say you step on a nail, right? And immediately it's like a gut check, reality check. You got a problem. You're aware of it. The next thing, what do? You start searching, right? How do I fix this puncture in my foot? You go in there, you start looking at things, and you're looking how to fix it. Then after that, you find out, well, you need a Band-Aid and all this stuff, and you get to the store, you look at it, and you've got different prices, you've got different pieces, you got different stuff. All this is happening, and it's confusing to the person. So when you get somebody that's paying attention to all that, the way you turn them into a lead is you help them solve their problem. So in the attraction phase that we were just talking about, You turn them into a lead by converting them to how to fix it. Well, you can create free trainings, you can create PDF funnels. Right here, you can create book a free demo, free training, 3-day live workshop. So you're taking them and driving them from this long form or this short form or this weekly YouTube live, and you're sending them in and you're saying, hey, book a free call, we'll help you with the solution. You're saying, come check out this free training. We'll break down how to fix it. We'll email you a PDF. Or a 3-day live workshop. Come join us for a free 3-day live workshop. We're going to break down over the next 3 days how this actually works, how this solution works. When they come in and opt in, now you've got them segmented. So I can say, hey, when somebody comes in for this free training, send out this email automation sequence. When somebody books a demo call, follow up with this email sequence. Or if somebody books a 3-day live workshop, come in with this email sequence. And so everything points to one email list, but then they're tagged separately. And this allows us to actually follow up with people. But, Alec, like most people, they hear funnels and they think, oh, scammy. How's our approach different?
Number one, it's about education, right? Not manipulation.
Yeah.
For those people in the past who have been part of, some sort of other MLM program or whatever the case may have been, right? This isn't that, right? So what we do is we actually build that trust before we ever ask for any money.
Yeah. We're not trying to pull one over on them. It's like we're showing them.
Exactly.
It's like, look, this is what's happening. They're a part of this system as we speak.
Yeah.
When
we're
they're
teaching
watching
them exactly what we do.
Right. We've talked about this attraction part, right? And in the short form stuff, just so people know, when you create a long form video, and we can get into this in other videos, but when you create a long form video, if you put it out there for, let's say, 10 days, right? You'll see this attention graph, and I'll just kind of draw it here quickly on the screen. But in the back of your analytics, there is this thing where it shows people, like this is the length of your video. So let's say this is the start all the way to the end of the video. When you do a long form video, let's say this is like a 20-minute video, when somebody starts the video, it usually drops off and then it looks like, it looks like this. And then if a bad video looks like that, a decent video will look like this. And then an awesome video would be straight across, right? Mm-hmm. Well, when you put out a long form video, hopefully your graph looks like this and, it'll kind of look like this across the whole video. And this is them watching. Well, after 10 days, you'll get this feedback and you see these points right here, where it's real sharp. Mm-hmm. So this is showing where you have high amounts of attention, right? So between this little area, and this little area in that video, these were hot points. Maybe this is 2 minutes, maybe this was 1 minute, maybe this was 3 minutes, okay? So what we do is we'll go back and we'll find these high points of attention in each of our videos after 10 days or so. And then what we do is we chop this out and these become shorts, right? So that's why we do long form first, right? Because long form, YouTube even said they want the shorts to link back to the long form. So it's this is the advertisement for the long form video. Where people mess up is they'll just post short form stuff and it won't link back to nothing, when YouTube literally told us, they said, look, we want the short form to link back to the long form. Okay, so that means we want to take what people naturally say was important up here, and we want to make sure that we find that, and we take these videos and link them back to the long form video. And these videos link to our lead magnets. Whoops, let me grab this, okay? So, and then the weekly lives, we just take the things that we're learning in the long forms and we're learning in the comments and we're learning about the short form, and we're actually using that to come up with content for our weekly lives. So you can see how this whole ecosystem kind of works together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then that drives everybody into our offers, and then that's that.
So Mike, now that we've got the intention and the leads, how do we actually monetize that without feeling gross or salesy.
So again, to recap, we've got our long form, short form, weekly live. That's our attraction. We're sending people to conversion stages, part 1 and 2, where we get them to opt in, become a part of our system. We follow up with them with emails, not abusively, just nice, easy, emails to help them understand. And then we've got our different offers that we have here. In school, where you can put your courses, your community, your support, everything, we've got a mastermind. So here, this DG mastermind, we help people scale online businesses. If they want to grow their digital product business, if they want to learn how to make digital products, if they want to learn how to do the whole entire process, we have that, right? And it's just simple. Like at this point, if you've done your content correctly and you've actually got helpful free offers and things like that, they're ready to learn about this, right? Like they know about the offers. It's not like it's the obvious choice. So we have our mastermind. Then we do this clarity to cash thing where we work with them. They actually come to our house and we literally help them build out their whole system. And then we also have this DG community builders where we show people how we actually build these communities. And the crazy thing is this automation system, if somebody does buy, we tag them with these different tags. And when that tag happens, it stops the automation here and it says that person already bought, so it doesn't send them emails anymore. Some people are like, oh, you're sending emails out and automation. Yeah, no, we're not. The people that opted in, they wanted the information.
Right.
If they buy, then we don't send them any more emails about starting or joining, right? We just send them emails about, okay, step 1, let's make this happen. So we have different offers for the different stages of them coming through the business, so it all works.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah. You were here at our live events. You've seen the different things that we do to help people. You're helping people now. You're a part of this deal. What is it that you think joining a mastermind like our DG mastermind, why would that be the fastest shortcut for people that have tried other things, or they're trying to make a business work and they can't figure it out, or they want to sell digital products?
Well, yeah. Well, number one probably would be that, the average income of mastermind members is 2 to 3 times higher than those who go it alone, which is it's a pretty crazy stat when you think about it, right? Not only that, but you're also borrowing years of trial and error, right? That you and Michelle have been through, right? Figured it out. So it's nothing that they have to go at alone and figure out on themselves.
Yeah.
Right. So there's already these stacking proven frameworks instead of, guessing. So it takes all the guessing out of it. And not only that, why this is such an important market as well, is that because in 2024 alone, online education hit $315 billion with the B, and it's not slowing down anytime.
Yeah, I heard it was supposed to get to literally like $1 billion. I mean, if you look at it right now, you're almost $1 billion a day.
Yeah.
365 days a year.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard it's going to go even crazier than that. And it makes sense though. Like college people are doing it online now. People are learning. Like right now, the person watching the video right now is learning online. They're not going to a building and sitting there. Like it makes complete sense. That's why it's such, a great opportunity for people.
So if someone's watching this and they're tired of piecing things together alone, what do you think their next step should be?
Yeah, so it's pretty simple. Logan, if you want to pull up the screen, they can literally do exactly what we've been talking about here, okay? So they're probably watching a long form YouTube video, or maybe they're watching a short right now that we cut out of the long, right? And or maybe they're watching one of our live videos right now. I don't know, right? So if they're doing any of those things, all they have to do is they can book a free demo call with us. All of these links are down in the description, by the way. So they can book a free call with us. They can go watch a free training, which breaks down this entire ecosystem. Like we get into it step by step, literally showing you the pages, literally showing you everything. And then we give a PDF of that so that they can, a lot of people will go watch this free training and they'll literally be able to figure it out from there. Some people are far enough along. Others, they'll have a good sense of what it is so that they know what they're getting themselves into. And for others, maybe they want to talk to us personally on a live workshop. So they can go, they can book. We've got a live workshop coming up here. It's a 3-day live event where each day we break down a critical component of the whole business. That way they can get through it and do this thing. So to me, just go book a free call. Go down in the description. Book a call. Check out other videos on our page. Just get familiar with it. My thing, I'm not trying to like push anybody. I just want them to understand what this is. I want them to be able to see that this is real, and we just use core business fundamentals to make this stuff work. And we're not here trying to pull the wool over anybody's eyes.
Absolutely
We literally,
not.
I mean, I've been doing this since '07. You've been with me for a long time. Shit, we've known each other for like 14, 15 years. We're doing this stuff. We truly want to help 1,000 families make 7 figures, become millionaires. You know, I know we've got on the channel, people can go watch reviews. You've been interviewing our customers, putting that on the channel. We're going to be releasing a bunch of our mastermind footage that we just had. We had two mastermind events literally back to back. The first one we had 111 people come. The next one we had 105 people come. We've got over 100 6-figure earners, several 7-figure earners. We want to keep building it up. So look, I just want to help people take the shortcut out. You know,
Absolutely.
I know that we're here, all of us, you, me, Logan, Michelle. We've got tons of people here. We're just trying to help people figure this digital game out. So I hope people book the call. You know, the call is simple. It's not a pressure call. Get on, ask questions. If you want us to share more, we will. If you don't, we won't. It's that simple.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess there could be a video right now on the screen while we're talking here. And if there is, go check it out. Go watch it. We'll compare just how different business models compare to this business model.
Yeah. So just click on the links, and if there's something else you want to see, comment below.